last battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for
Seattle. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I say he's top three catcher in the NFL today. I get an attitude that Michael Thomas would probably be hot. What? Today? And this NFL, who is top 2?
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Exactly, like I'm saying.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2 on the carry.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Out across midfield down to the...
Hold on, y'all. You said what now? Man, Ricky, you mean can't do nothing with me, man. Let's get him, man. That's good, cool.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A give to Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run. So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
1st and 10 at the 31 yard line.
She told me she did it. I ain't say nothing.
The 31 now on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Bobby Wagner, the NFL's leading tackler in 2019, there on the stop.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
I just didn't know you was like that.
And now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. The Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, They wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Philip Dorsett on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Oh, you want?
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against the secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Come here! Come here! Nigga, where you going? You know who that is. Come on, man.
Chase Young in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. It'll buy some time right.
Hold on, bro. I got... Stop playing, man. Drop that football, nigga.
And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 11. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that 1st round bye. You don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it without it. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, it's gone. The attempt on the
get up, nigga!
He has it. What a catch. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the gun again to Henderson. Right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down." They love being physical.
Down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis, no jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver.
This is some deep.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
They came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's a pass swing out left to his running back. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
For an LA Rams. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Rams 3, Seahawks 0.
First down carry by
Oh my God, see?
He's
that jump fella.
Rams touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
I'm going to show it too. Shit, I don't know what to do.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run with a rookie second rounder. It's J.K. Dobbins. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Jalen Ramsey!
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away. That means your defense. They've got to go out there and change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening,
let them have it, Reed. Let them have it.
Good for 33 in the first.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs.
Right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
I want to thank my agent, EJ, because I know he in this broadcast.
Now 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap for goal. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Goff on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to run over his head as this game progresses.
He's trying to go down. He sacked back at the 24. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
This ain't the old, this ain't 20, man, 20. The niggas use a running quarterback and one to the right side, and the niggas be open downfield. It ain't happening like that.
Field goal department so far, he's 2 for 2.
You better find something else to do.
Here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The result's not great thus far. Punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On third down, Wilson.
Yes, I'm here. Yes! Chase Young is here!
Flush to his right.
I'm everywhere with Chase Young! I swear to God! Niggas can't mess with me, bro.
Levi Wallace with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown. The point after try for Gostkowski.
I would get off that line and realize one wrong with that man. Stop playing with me, bro.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Nigga, Ricky shot.
The score, Rams 20, Seahawks nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
We know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me on a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Dancing to his
Actually
taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Samson Abuka. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Second and 20. From the gun, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left.
Don't throw it. Do not throw that. Man, I swear everything is on lock. Everything is on lock, bro.
That was an interesting
nigga's not playing with me, bro. Nigga was good.
I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks,
Mirrors, take down.
defenses want to try to keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Bro.
It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Different, bro.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's
if you see
fourth
takedown
down.
coming to you, bro, you better get that ball off of that faster.
As
Not
he punted
be
away
close
for the
enough
second
to steal
time. Taking it about the 16. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Some murder out on this field, bro.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into
Oh, my God.
and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
That's taken in by Henderson. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And just a yard to go here on second down.
Nigga name is Luka Bahamute. I didn't even know that.
From the gun, here's Goff. time.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
That's a dive. There it goes.
He's got it. Touchdown. Robert Woods, as the first half is winding down, and the Rams add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Rams 27. Seahawks nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run with Davis. And he will take this one in for a Seattle touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now down to 20. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. First down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to pull.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The rookie Jordan Brooks picks it off. And the return will stop right around the 25. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Whoa!
This is
good.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he will find his man on the outside.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through again. Another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. At the 40.
What the?
Goff.
Oh, no, fix that, man. Fix that, bro. Fix that.
It's going to be 3rd down
that.
forever.
16 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Going up top for Cup. And incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The punter Hecker as he gets this one away. Dorsett on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Wilson is complete to Lockett. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
I ain't never knew that with that one.
And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
Is good.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff. And what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Flag on the play.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of blitzers, they come in a little bit
That cut did not have to be like that.
and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful.
Bro, y'all cannot let that nigga get to the hole like that, bro.
Not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Goff. They'll get this one to Cobb complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
The Rams on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now gone. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Goff.
Come on, man.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll get just outside the 10, snapped at the 11. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
That's a dot in the corner, nigga. He dropped. What the? Bro.
That's a good job there, creating the contact before
I
seeing
know
completion.
they like
and now,
that.
since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief.
Oh, and I missed the field goal. Oh, man. I know this.
But he misses just left to the upright. And this score will stay right where it is. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And still just down 1 score. We'll see how big of a role that missed field goal plays, because it, of course, could have pushed this to a 2-possession deficit for them.
Ooh, what? Oh, my God. Cuz I know they ain't working like that.
Seattle. Tyler Lockett, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are within the extra point of taking the lead. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Seahawks 28, Rams.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And when he brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
It's
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. The give is to Elliott, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They go to Elliott again. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
Sometimes, Brand, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Well, you can react like that. You can react like that. I just sold this game, man. Stop playing, man.
Where the return stops. Nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And I think this defense knew what was coming, as he is smothered behind the line.
The 44-yard line.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Wilson. On the move to his left. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The gain of 28 yards there, and give him a 1st down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Tackle made by Chase Young. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On third down, here's Dobbins. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain lengths short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on fourth down. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk.
And he got it. Oh, my.
And he will score.
Hello?
J.K. Dobbins. His third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Seahawks 35.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not
at their own 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the way? Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Ken Crowley.
That's cool.
There he goes, right side. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Come on, boy. Touchdown.
Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Michael.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary.
Comes loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
That drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson wants to throw it. He lets it fly for Lockett. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. Wilson will throw again. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Lockett. Tyler Lockett. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Covered by Jamal Adams.
Now it's gone. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up
the last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. There's gone. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Rams have signaled for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And Woods has it complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
A 7-yard pickup.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him, because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Well, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. And Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for L.A., it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next.
tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly like mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cat. So many couches I cried. Shout out Zaza, Tree, and Shout Classic.
Responsible without your money, I'm not. Already had a plan, but we gon' foil this plot. Current freaking instant, we just ran in the spot. You know, spin the block around just like a hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money, I'm not. Already had a plan, but we gon' foil this plot. Current freaking instant, we just ran in the spot. You know, spin the block around just like a hell in the clock. Come like a battle to hell, I gave you the cross like a reverend in my energy. Paralyzed, I'm like a dealer with 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a bearing a message. Who the best? If it ain't me, then you can do a confession. You a mess. You ain't scared of me. Need to prevent it, I'm pairing of me. Put thoughts on you, a cheater, run it down, lay on the scene. My pitch is like the cheetah prince, and I'm the heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soul, so I don't really got it there. That's it on my chest, but it don't mean a man to steal. And when I'm walking with some money, man, I need a couple mil. Think you need a man. You ain't even eat while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheating, cause I feel like I'm fulfilling. Always lose, think the first, but ain't happy man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money, I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Current freaking instant, we just ran in the spot. You know, spin the block around, just like a hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money, I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Current freaking instant, we just...
Brains left in the street when a nigga fuck with me. Had to leave some up inside the now, tryna rap out something that thug with me. Bitch, you must think that I'm a horse. I'm here the next time that he gon' see. What the fuck they talking about? They gon' let it top in. Know I hear my Glock out soon as I walk in. Want you for the month out? I'm gon' let it spark in. I pull up with the top down, with a dating stick and some shit to distribute. Get you a few. Yo, man, too. Cock it back and do that, dude. No shit, KC to improve. Made out of middle school, but I ain't have to point it to. Niggas I been with for introduced to you.